Wow, 1,000 subscribers. I know this might not seem like a big milestone to some of you, but for me, it is. Because I didn't think I would be going this long and strong with almost 300 videos and this many people like enjoying my content. I really, really do feel appreciative of all of you guys, whether you subscribed yesterday or you've been here since the beginning. I just want to thank you all for continuing to support me and leaving really good comments on a lot of my more recent reviews. It's kind of been great just reviewing stuff, even when the diecast line isn't at its greatest, as in like this year. But I'm always grateful for you guys and this little community we've built. And so I thought, what better way to celebrate this milestone than by reviewing a McQueen from a rather odd section of the cards collecting fandom. Not from Mattel, but Disney Store. But this isn't your average Disney Store car. In fact, it is quite a bit smaller, and I'll do some comparisons later on in the video. But hello everyone, welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at Radiator Springs Lightning McQueen, but in plastic form. So, we all know where this McQueen appeared. It's one of the most iconic paint jobs that he sported in Cars 1 and in all of the Cars 2s. We'll just toss a quick picture to just jog your memory, even though, like I just mentioned, this is a pretty iconic paint job. I'd say even more so than this regular paint job. But yeah, you might be asking, where did I get this toy from? Well, it's basically from like this really obscure Mac display that the Disney Store made. They made two versions. I believe there was a classic one with a Rusty's and Dinoco McQueen, and there's a metallic one that featured a Dinoco McQueen and this version, a Radiator Springs McQueen. So if I can find images on the screen, I'll put them up just so that you can see what they look like. But yeah, the Mac was pretty cool. It was fully in scale with the metallic cars, a lot more accurate, and like especially in the hollow proportions. So that's a really cool Mac that I hopefully will be able to own one day. But I know I just have this McQueen, which is fine. I actually got this from my friend who was initially giving me all of his old Ninjago sets, but he also had this McQueen and he just decided to toss it in. And I was like, okay, that's perfect. I've never really owned anything aside from Mattel cars. Well, I mean, that's not true. I have a couple of Disney Store stuff, like this Midnight Run McQueen, which Mattel still hasn't done yet. But yeah, like I said, owning paint jobs from like more obscure parts of the cars line, that's what I love about this hobby. That's what I really, really love. Now, as I was hinting at earlier, this is not your average Disney Store car. In fact, it is smaller than the Disney Store car, because Disney Store is usually 143, and of course Mattel is 155 scale. This is the Mattel Radiator Springs McQueen. So you can see it's like a kind of a happy medium in between the two sizes. It's not too big, but it's not too small either. And then there's Tomica with the 164 scale, but we're not going to concern ourselves with Tomica today. Taking a look at the diecast, you can see that he kind of has a wonky expression. He looks like he's seen some things. I mean, no way, bud. I feel ya. But yeah, that was like the main complaint of the Disney Store. Even on the regular diecast, they don't have the greatest expressions. But I think as they went on, they improved it greatly. But honestly, I still prefer Mattel's expressions because it just feels straight out of the movie. Just feels a little like the eyes are a little farther apart, and the mouth. I mean, the mouth's okay. The eyes are what really is the problem. But anyways, of course, we have the iconic details of Radiator Springs. McQueen still has that white circular logo, 95 on his left headlight. The Rusty's logo in that kind of faded colors. It's a gorgeous metallic paint. It's so good. It's not like chrome or anything, but it is so nice. Such a nice metallic flavor. He does have the red wheels, which honestly is like the only part I don't really like about RS McQueen is because these wheels do kind of stick out like a sore thumb in comparison to the rest of the body here. So I kind of wish they made it metallic, but it's fine. He does have the circular oval with a little lightning bolt inside of it, carried over from Cruising McQueen, the white 95 logo, well, the black and white 95 I should say, because 95 is black, and the sponsors, which read Piston Cup, Low Torque Pistons, Revolting, Mood Springs, and No Stall. You can see No Stall has a big chunk eaten out of it, but honestly, I will take these decals over whatever they're doing these days, because My goodness, on the Vietnam version of this guy, they look horrendous. Like, you can't even read half of them. Yeah, it's like, say, some jump of quality. As you can see, the lightning bolt, this part here is a lot more fuzzy. This is like a lot more clear. The 95 honestly doesn't look too bad. It's a little golden, but not too terrible. Yeah, but I mean, of course, this is a Vietnam version. If you have the Chinese Radiator Springs, it would probably look a lot more similar to this. But we have the Mercedes logo on the back here, the gas cap, which is not painted in, unlike the Mattel one. So I will give Mattel this. They actually call it in the gas cap instead of leaving it blank like this is no one. But yeah, that logo looks horrendous. Still, get it out of my sight. We have the Lightning McQueen signature, the 95 logo on the roof, window bars, nothing on the spoiler. And on the back we have rusties and the headlights here, which taillights I should say. Yeah, they have a nice bite taken out of them, unfortunately, and a little chip on the spoiler. So yeah, it's not in the best condition, but honestly, I don't really mind. The spokes are not colored in, so yeah, this also tended to skip out on some of these details that Mattel normally would not miss out. But well, it's still pretty good. This side is a lot better looking. I will say that. We have the exhaust pipes, nicely painted in silver, and here is the base. It just says Pixar made in China. So yeah, that about does it for this McQueen. It's not a lot to go off of because I mean it's just Radiator Springs McQueen, which we've all seen a lot of times. But it's nice to review this guy because honestly, I feel like he's not as talked about as often. Even though he did get his Thailand release last year. Going into the Mattel one, he does have the window blue. He does have the gray windows instead of the black windows Mattel uses, which I think these are more movie accurate. But honestly, I don't mind the look of these either. Honestly, I don't really care about the windows as much as some of the people do. Honestly, yeah, I think, yeah, this, even though it's Vietnam, this expression still looks better than this expression. I'll give it that. And here is it. This is the one, this is the call. This is Midnight Run McQueen. Very nice version. Kind of an underrated one because Mattel still hasn't done him yet for some reason. And what's crazy is that even Tomica did this guy. So like Tomica still did him, but Mattel hasn't taken like a stab at it yet. Maybe for 2027. I mean, I doubt it, but I mean, anything's possible. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Like even on these larger cars, the quality wasn't the best. As you can see from this Mercedes logo on the spoiler, it's like kind of melting in the body. But I mean, it's still fine. It's still fun to see. So thank you all so much for watching this video. Here's another 300 videos and another 1,000 subscribers. Remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more upcoming content. See you all next time. Until then, this is Jordan Quick Tire signing out.